Good morning. Welcome to Bitcoin Bounce. My name is Joseph. Today I'm here with Dion, and Dion is going to do an analysis for us on Bitcoin, and he is also going to give us a trade opportunity on TFUEL today. Good morning, Dion. How are you doing?
Good morning, Joseph. I'm well, and you?
Very good, thank you.
Okay, so we're starting Bitcoin on the one-day chart. We just overview. We still trading in this rising wedge, and as we said yesterday, we were expecting good support in this area 22800 to 22575, and that proved to be true. So we bounced right in the middle of that, and we just went up. So it's looking good for Bitcoin to go up from here. You can see the wicks of these last three candles, they've all been long wicks to the downside, so there's a lot of support here. Every time the price comes down there's a lot of buys and it just shoots up. So it's looking good for us to go from here to go up. So I would enter just a short buy trade here. We can go to the 1 hour for an entry. So if we have a look at the 1 hour chart, we can just look at the stochastic here. So that is already crossed, given us a signal to buy, and the RSI is above the 50, which is great for us. So the only thing that I would still wait for, if you haven't entered already, is for maybe the price to just cross. This is the 200 EMA and the 50 EMA, so it's quite a bit of resistance there. So if we just wait for price to break through and just retest those two lines, so it's the 50 and the 200, and from there on we should have a clear trade up to the top. So we can, it's not a big trade, but it's not bad. So you're looking at a good 3.5%, and then we're going to hit resistance here, and then we might pull back. Like what happened last time is when we hit that zone there, we bounced all the way back down. So when we get close to this area, you can move your stop loss right up to under your trade then, and if you get stopped out, then that's your profit. But we might break through, who knows? So we'll have a look at that. So that's it for Bitcoin. And then I've been looking at TFUEL, which is a one of my favorite coins as well. So this is the TFUEL one-day chart. You can see over the past few weeks we've just had these beautiful jumps here to the upside, and we haven't managed to break through, but they've just been four bounces up, so I don't think it's not going to be long before we retest that area again. So we're trying very hard to break that area. So this is the Bitcoin TFUEL, so that is the target. I don't even know how to pronounce that number. So it's 5 zeros and 300, that would be our target. And this blue line here, anywhere under that would be a good entry. So we're going to go to the 1 hour now. But if from this blue line up to the target is like a 10%, there should be a 10% trade in it here, so we can enter anywhere under this 272 price line. Let us just go to the 1 hour and we can zoom in on that. So on the 1 hour we trading above the 200, which is great, but we've still got here above us, this is a 10, and also the green is my 50, and the 21 is the 20 EMA. So if we can just break above that resistance there and then just bounce on top of it, then we can, so you would be able to enter. This would happen somewhere before we hit the blue line. So when we get that confirmation that we're above those three lines, then we can enter this trade under the blue line and targeting the 300, which is up here. And that's it from me, Joseph.
Okay, awesome. So, Dion, why is, because you don't see those upwards fat fingers so many times on the coins. Why do you think there's these spikes that goes up on the wicks on TFUEL?
I think TFUEL is a very good project. It's been around for a very long time, and people are buying it. So the wicks are just caused by massive buy orders. So it just shows you that it's just about to burst out there and shoot up. And TFUEL has done some beautiful runs if you go back in the chart. that has just been going up for days and days and days. So I think one time it did like 300% in a few days. So I'm banking on that. So it's a great hodl coin too if you wanted to get in and just hold TFUEL. So it's a good project and it's just so undervalued at the moment. So I think that's why you're just getting big buys. Could also be a big institution that's buying big volumes, because you'll see those wicks are like, it's as if they a week or so apart. So it's as if every now and then they're just putting in another order. It's very coincidental that they spaced like so exactly. So it could be a big institution that's buying up TFUEL as well, which also is great news. That means it's definitely going to shoot up. So that's all I can guess. Yeah, is that it's someone big or just lots of people wanting to buy?
Yeah. I'm quickly going to go back to that TFUEL chart. I just want to open up my own chart. So what I did here, I drew a parallel channel on TFUEL, and you could see it's constantly making higher lows and higher highs. And so TFUEL is actually one of the coins that's on my radar that I really like. And so, you can see on the RSI, there has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very nice dips. Let me just add a volume indicator. I just want to show you the volume. So you can see, especially here on the 3rd of July, there's a tremendous amount of volume that came into TFUEL, and then it it tested that level at the top, and then there was another volume on the 18th of July to actually break that the resistance level. And then you had here on the 30th of July another thrust of money, and that obviously caused the spike to go up. So it's nice even if you look at the volume indicator, you can see there's like volumes periodically, and if you time here from the 3rd until the 18th, so it's about every 2 weeks. You can see there's a very nice volume spike. This is unusual. So I think especially for someone that do scalping, the moment TFUEL retrace on the RSI below the 30 level, this is an excellent buy. Now, what I did with my RSI, I'm on a 4-hour chart, but I put a 7 RSI just to get it to be a little bit more sensitive, and so that's actually a very good entry on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, so there's the 10% that Dion was talking about. Yeah, Dion, this is a very, very nice this is a very nice opportunity. Let me just come out of the screen here. So obviously we probably gonna expect a movement to the upside, but even if it comes down a little bit, there's not a lot of space for it to come down before we will probably see another one of those spikes going up again.
Yes, yeah, so we have to be in it before that spike, yes.
Yeah, it's one of those coins. You actually want to hodl a little bit of money in there, and then keep it 10 to 15% take profit. And then the moment you took your take profit, just wait for the retracement and then just get back into it again, So you can, because, the whole, if I just measure it here on my graph, the whole coin went up about 80% over the last few weeks, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's 9, 10% to between 10 and 20% trades in there if you would have just followed the RSI. So you can almost do better by scalping it than actually hodling it. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so guys, in the next session, I'm going to go to the Ethereum 2.0 merge, and I want to just go through the coins and just show you levels where I think you can get in and where you can take profit. And I think that's going to be very important. I think for if you're optimistic about Ethereum and where crypto is going right now, I believe it's important to launch now while we have this pullback, to launch with a few of the Ethereum coins, especially looking up to the merge that's in about 40 days. So I'm going to do a video. We'll be back in about an hour from now. Thank you, Dion. Crypto is very exciting these last few weeks, and it's nice for me to do these sessions with you. friends, please hit the like and the subscribe to this video, and leave a comment if you got any questions. We'd like to answer those questions in some of the upcoming sessions. Have a nice day. Dion, just see you in a few minutes.
Thank you, guys. Yes, cheers. Have a good day.